Hey beautiful, if you are a soon-to-be first-time mom, or maybe you just gave birth and congratulations, you are now officially a first-time mom, you're gonna wanna stick around because today I'm sharing a really important message from my heart, and that is 3 important soul lessons that I have learned as a first-time mom coming up. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new here, my name is Nicole. I'm a mama. I'm an intentional parenting coach as well as a pediatric occupational therapist. I'm also a certified lactation counselor, but these lists get a little long, so just speed it up here. But my goal here on this channel is to help make motherhood more fun, more playful, and a bit easier on you by sharing strategies, tips, and my own personal experience over the years. So today I thought it would be a great idea, as I am just shy of 6 months pregnant, and I was reflecting back on some really important soul lessons that I have learned over the past 4.5 years being my son's mama. So I want to share them with you, and I hope that they inspire you, and I hope they make you feel more confident in your journey as a new first-time mom. All right, so the first really important soul lesson that I have learned over the years is to not seek external validation as a mom. It's so hard not to do this, but we are worthy. We know enough. We are good enough. This soul came to us. And so if we're looking to our parents or our friends that already have children, or maybe our neighbors, or we're idolizing someone that is on a television show, whatever it may be, we're giving our power away, and we're looking for other people to say, you're doing a great job too. When I really want you to know that you have everything you need within you already without anyone else adding to your journey to be a beautiful, competent, loving mother. So if you need validation, it starts here. And as time goes on, and as you start to understand and trust your ability to not only keep your child alive, but to help them thrive throughout their development and shower them with unconditional love, you'll naturally stop seeking external validation if that's something that you tend to do. And you'll rely on everything in here. You'll rely on your skills that you develop. You'll rely on your intuition. You'll rely on your confidence to make it through tough times. So if I could speed that learning curve up for you, I would say stop seeking external validation, because it just causes more pain and confusion along the way. Okay, the second important soul lesson that I have learned over the years is to allow evolution in your process as a mom. Because what we think is important while we're pregnant, or even before we become pregnant, might not be so important when our child is 2 or 3 years old. And I know that I'll be the first to admit it was so easy for me to judge other parents before I had a child of my own, and to say that I was going to operate in this box as a mom, that I had this set of structures that I would be implementing. And then you become a mom and you realize that everybody's experience is different. And it seems so obvious and something you might be able to comprehend before you have a child, but a lot of us don't. We don't really understand the depth of motherhood and what is involved until we're in it ourselves. And so what may have been important to you before you had a child or while you were pregnant may not be so important 2 or 3 years from now, and that's okay. It doesn't make you a hypocrite. It doesn't make you a lousy parent. It means you're evolving. It means you're adapting. It means that you are flexible in your approach, because you're starting to get to know your child and they are a soul of their own. And as you support them in their process of evolving and becoming who it is that they are, and as you step into your new identity as mom and you support yourself through that evolution, it's a dance. There is give and there is take, and there's no one right way to do this. So please be easy on yourself, show yourself love, and allow evolution in the process or in the journey of motherhood. All right, so the third lesson, and this is probably the most important lesson, it's also maybe the hardest lesson depending on how stubborn or thick-headed you might be, is that you come first. And that might trigger some people because we have been led to believe that we must sacrifice everything and our child comes above all else. And while everyone might have differing opinions, I'm going to make an argument that that's not the best approach. You've got to come first because your child relies on you. And if you are constantly giving and burning yourself out and not taking care of yourself, your child cannot rely on you because your health will start to suffer. Your mental health will start to suffer. Different aspects of your life will begin to crumble or dissolve before your very eyes if you don't fundamentally understand that your self-care, your well-being has to come first. And again, this was a tough lesson that I had to learn, but I will tell you, it was the most powerful decision I ever made, was to not only just say, yeah, okay, I come first. I'll sprinkle in some self-care every once in a while. I took this dead seriously. I've invested thousands of dollars to do inner work, to do inner healing, so that I can literally be the best version of myself I possibly can be for me, for my child, for my family, for the world. So everyone has their own journey, and that is so beautiful, but I believe in starting in the small things. Like, take care of yourself, make sure you're eating decent meals. It's so easy to skip, especially in the early days. If you can walk to get some exercise, great. If you can sit outside to absorb some vitamin D from the sun, beautiful. Take care of yourself, love yourself, because that is going to be reflected tenfold to your child. It's so very important. And again, it might seem basic, but it's something that a lot of us don't do, or we don't do until we're put in a position where we absolutely have to do it. And it's just better if we don't have to get there. So these are the 3 beautiful soul lessons that I have had the pleasure of learning over the past 4.5 years, and that I will absolutely be taking with me and integrating with this second child. And I'm excited to share, again, this journey with you, and even share what I'm doing differently when I have the second kiddo, because again, every kid is different. So of course our perspective begins to shift as time goes on and or we have more experiences, more life experiences to pull from. So if you have soul lessons that you've learned along the way, maybe you have multiple babies and you're watching this video, I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. What are some really impactful soul lessons that you've learned along your journey with your first kiddo, or maybe your second kiddo? I would love some wisdom and for you to share your knowledge with me as I get ready to transition into motherhood for a second time. All right, my friends, I hope you found this helpful. I hope this was inspiring, and I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope that you always remember that you are enough, you are worthy, and you can absolutely do this. I will catch you in the very next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.